Um, unlike Wall here, Axe don't think that money is yours. Really, it's really arbitrary that you say it's yours when you think about it.
Why?
Just what have you done to earn it?
He just looks at you and just says, "Run a school."
Do you does that really does that really though mean that you can just take people's money?
Mm. Hmm. Yeah, he just writes something down.
Have, have I told you about the horrors about capitalism?
Hmm. You've punched a lot of dents in these walls. A lot of people have agreed that you did break that bed. It's some amount of
Axe did
property
not.
damage.
Axe didn't break the bed. Bed broke under Axe.
Mm-hmm.
Very fine line. Though Axe will admit he punched. He was.
Okay. Yeah, he just says, right, and walks out of the room. And once into his aura.
Nice.
Hello. We've done some investigations. We believe that you did we've come to the conclusion that your party did do its job. The end result was regrettable in many ways, but you did finger the culprits, and they are no longer a problem, for better or worse, no matter how that came to be. But the matter of the 700 coin has come into question. It is we have concluded that that coin is school property and that you shouldn't be leaving with all of it, given that your initial payment was meant to be 300. What would you say to this?
Uzor just shrugs. Payment's not really my department. That's what the other one's for.
Would you be willing to give up a portion of the 700?
Sure.
Mm-hmm. How much do you have?
Lazora shrugs. I don't know. He handed me a bag.
How much coin is in the bag?
I didn't count it.
Count it now, please.
You've
Wow.
bound my hands.
Yeah, because he's like, would you mind if I counted it for you?
No.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, he reaches to take your coin pouch and spills it out, and looks over it and just says, "I count 200."
Okay.
And you don't mind giving this up?
Not particularly.
All right. Yeah, he just puts it all in a bag. It just says, "You're very agreeable," and gets up. And Aegis,
Not something I've heard a lot.
there's a knock at your door.
Yeah, I guess just looks at the door.
Uh,
Just sat there.
And guy walks in. Just wanted to make sure you weren't busy with anything. And just says, "You're free to go."
Right.
I'm afraid we've come to the conclusion that since you did get that coin, we won't be paying you the extra 300 ourselves, seeing as you got 700.
Well, that was Asherbai's department, so I'd like to speak with him.
Asherbai is currently speaking with the head council.
They're executing him.
You have more than the amount that you were promised. You're free to leave without issue at this time.
Right.
And he says, "Would you like to leave now?"
I would.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to actually talk to the guy who hired me, but I have a feeling that's not going to happen.
I have a feeling that won't happen either. And he walks out and goes to Axe and says, "You're free to go."
Oh, good. Axe just starts walking outside.
Yeah. And they go to Azora and they whisper something to the bindings, which come loose. and tell her that she's free to go as well.
Yeah, Azora sort of stretches her shoulder, then just sort of walks
Yeah.
out without saying anything.
So yeah, you all come back to like the foyer of the administration building, and Corum is there as well. And they tell you you're free to leave now. In fact, they would like you to leave now.
Man, they
I
don't
like
like us
nothing
much.
less. I'm gonna say there's probably. Nah, forget. I'm not saying jack to you people.
Why would you say Jack to them? And you said just Jack to them.
Yeah,
No,
no.
So-
Aegis-
No,
Aegis
Azora
heads
actually
out.
asks. Actually, before we leave, she does ask. Can I use your showers or baths before we leave? I never got a chance to.
You are certainly
Yeah, Zora does so. It's
Nice.
been a while.
Shower.
So
Axis
me and
smells.
Axe are just stood outside the front of the school
No.
for a while. just waiting.
Corum as well.
Actually,
Sitting in the front lobby, by the vending machines with stale peanut M&Ms and chips and whatnot. Old rusty drinking fountain.
Axis actually.
I have a question.
Aegis.
Actually, I have a question about all of this.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't. Never mind. I don't think I'll get a good
Okay.
answer.
But yeah, no, Axis goes, Aegis, the sex smell, and he just has his armpit towards him.
Aegis just
I guess.
holds out a javelin to keep you back and just says, "I've done enough
It's been
investigating this week. I ain't investigating that."
It's been I think it's been a full moon since he last bathed.
Wait,
Maybe
you bathed
Axe should
yesterday?
take-
Or you mean a
No,
full
full-
moon as in a whole cycle of a moon?
Is that
Yes.
true? You didn't bathe when we had the hotel, I thought?
Or maybe he did. I don't. Axe has a hard time keeping time.
The hotel. That sounds so weird calling it a hotel in fucking Hemlock, the inn.
Axe is gonna also take this opportunity to bathe.
Oh, he just walks back into the school and Aegis has just stood out front.
With Corum.
Yeah.
That's an awkward.
No, Aegis has not looked at Corum once this whole time. He's
He hasn't-
barely acknowledged
Corum is
the
like,
rat, who I kind of doubt even would fucking know the first thing about that bag because he was not even around. So they fucking basically bullshitted that argument with him.
no, I'm gonna go take a shower
his word
too.
meant jack shit, but fuck it, if they can contrive reasons out of us, then fine.
Then Corum goes to take a bath too. Me leaving Aegis just standing alone. And it starts raining, so he too gets a shower.
All right. So by the time Azora showers, and you're all ready to leave. Where do you go?
Aegis is thinking heading back to Seneca. I don't think we had any business elsewhere around these parts. Seneca seems like a base of operations, if anything, right now.
Mm-hmm.
Any input on that?
No?
No.
It's as good a place as any for me.
All right. Well, let's roll a perilous journey.
I like how we just got kicked out. Axis take care of the food.
Oh, Nav.
All right, and Azora will scout, or you want to have Corum scout?
Oh wait, no, true. Orm, isn't that his thing that he would be
Yeah.
a good scout?
He is.
Maybe I should do quartermastering then, since I have a +1 wisdom. If he's scouting.
So if Corum scouts, it's an automatic 7 to 9.
Oh, automatic 7 to 9. I don't know. What do
Yeah.
you guys think?
Nah, you do it.
Okay. Azora will scout then. Oh, look at that.
Gotcha. Nice.
I'm
Alright.
Nav.
Oh, good. We're eating.
All right.
I can't
Hell
wait.
yeah.
every fucking time, Axe just gorges himself on our rations. When are we going to learn to stop
Let's
trusting him with
see.
our food?
I'm gonna say everyone has one ration except for Axe, who has 3.
I
And
take one of
Ash,
Cor-
and Axe, Mark sick.
Can I take one of Korem's rations?
No. Mark sick. You overate.
Oh no! Do we have a cart or are we walking?
We don't have a cart.
You do not have a cart.
Oh
You're just
no!
walking.
Axe falls over. Oh, Axe needs help. Axe tummy hurt.
We keep
All right.
walking.
So, choose 2 from the list below, Azora, on Scout.
Korem
Wow.
carry Axe.
If we don't have anything bad going on, or I mean, might as well just throw some chaos into the situation. Let's make a discovery and get the drop on whatever lies ahead.
Hell yeah. Roll a 3d12.
We don't got anything else to do. Oh, fucking Christ, look at those 11s.
Ooh.
We
And
might
Azora
as we might
is-
as well find a new.
she's been on edge. She needs a fight.
Yeah, she does.
But sadly, what she finds is the most evil creature in all of Hemlock, O'Malley.
Oh,
It's
that's a
just
good fight.
O'Malley in the road. And O'Malley blocks your path.
It's actually gonna be Milkshake. We're all gonna die.
It's actually O'Malley, and he's here to join the party.
Ooh.
And you can't get rid of him.
Let's see. Roll a d12.
As you wish. Come on, you bitch. Oh, wow.
Alright.
I just saw a comment on the Greedful video that just said L, and I have no idea what to make of
L. I guess you took an L on
I
that
s-
video.
that. I responded, thanks for the like. Even though, yeah, I'm with you that I think he's calling me a loser somehow. Hmm.
Thank for the like. That's good. That's powerful.
Let's see. Oh my. Don't be scared, but roll a 40-12.
Oh no, we're meeting a dragon.
Don't be scared. That's a good preface to be scared.
It is.
While we're being
Oh wow. Roll
scared, here's a good. Here's
That's
A
the
roll of
I'm not
2d12.
racist but of fear.
Roll a what?
a 2d12. Wow.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Oh wow. Roll a 2d12.
How many fucking things how many tags is this thing on?
Oh wow. Roll a 2d12.
Why are you? Am I rolling?
Azora discovers a fucking army.
GM, how come your GM lets you have 3 to 4 12? Sorry.
Oh wow.
How many? Jesus Christ.
Wow, I just said GM. How come your GM lets you have... Huh. Didn't think about that.
It turns out it's worse than O'Malley. It's O'Malley and his children.
It's the Rat Clan with the Great King Rat. The Royal Rat Authority.
Oh yeah, the rat. Oh yeah, it's you're the rat that. I'm the giant rat that makes all of the rules. I'm the bubble self.
Alright.
That's fucking wild, GM.
GM.
General Motors.
Uh-huh.
You ever considered going to Detroit?
Why would I?
Yeah,
They don't
actually.
even have a RoboCop statue anymore, do they?
I know some people who live there.
I know Hippie used to be a Michigan native.
I never realized until last year that Detroit is on the border with Canada. That it's across the border from Toronto. That blew my mind. I had no idea.
Wow. Huh.
I really like these discovery checks. I think I've said this before, but when you get something like this, it's just the GM's processing power.
Yeah.
Just trying to work these things.
I really hope this is just found thousands and thousands of coin.
We
A
can't move
massive treasure.
We just buy up
We'd
the
just
land.
be encumbered.
I mean, hey, you're not totally immobile when you're encumbered. You're just
Yeah.
slow. You get -1s and
Yeah, you have -1 ongoing for each over encumbered you are, which means you get less intelligent the more you carry, which I like.
Didn't think about it that way, that you become fucking moronic.
Wait, really?
I mean,
thought-
it makes sense. You're using all your concentration to.
I have so
Let's
much
say-
money, my IQ is through the fucking floor.
Oh no, my brain! It hurt.
Zora, let's say you're on. Let's say you're scouting ahead. Looking for ambushes. You're trying to get those out. You sort of go through little holes, little small entrances into the rocks on the Flint Beach. After all, the beach of Flint. You see one of these entrances goes a little deep. You poke your head through, and you see it's an entrance to a very a secluded cove. Like a really nice looking cove. Just
Too nice.
and there is what seems to be a temple right on the shore. And you hear activity from it. There are people in it.
Let's discern realities. 9. That's a 1. Ooh, I don't know. What do you guys think? That's hard on a 1.
I don't know. Where I was gonna discern realities, then what here is what's about to happen actually? Rather than
You think?
Yeah. What here is not what it appears to be is because we don't even know what is yet, so
Right. I was also thinking what is useful or valuable to me,
That's
or
probably
should I be
more
on the lookout for?
maybe what should I be on the lookout for? Yeah. No, that one is definitely better for this.
I'll go with be on the lookout for then, yeah.
You should be on the lookout for hearing signs of prayer.
Okay. Actually, can I spout lore on this place?
Sure.
Oh dear.
No.
Well, I hit level up, but yeah, Azora's gonna quietly signal the party to come. Maybe Corum will know, or someone else who has better intelligence.
Yeah, I approach. We didn't see this on the way here.
I just realized Aegis hasn't discussed the coin. Aegis still doesn't know that Azora gave them her
someone
coin.
else to bring it up because Aegis has no idea you surrendered that coin yet. He hasn't asked. Here's the thing: Aegis considered that your pay, so
yeah.
It's okay. Axe will share.
He's thinking all good, like, wow, my negotiating skills, we really got out of there with all 700.
No, Aegis right is still thinking more about the lost 300.
Should have been a cool 1,000.
So, you hear like sort of a chant coming from the temple. And you see a boat on the horizon approaching them.
Oh, is this boat familiar?
No,
What?
does not seem familiar to you.
Okay.
I know I just tried to spout lore, but could I spout lore on the boat now that see it? I came here on a boat.
No.
Wow.
Actually, no, yeah, fine.
Hey, something interesting.
Something interesting. A lot of boats around Hemlock used to be equipped for mud and have had to be kind of modified to make use in actual water.
Interesting.
Is this boat one of them that's been modified, or is this
You
unmodified?
can't tell.
Well, that's
Okay.
very interesting, Azor.
My attempt to make it useful, however, just fell completely flat.
Alright, so what do you do?
I guess we'll approach if we're gonna interact with this thing and get murdered. Yeah, Aegis curiosity does get the better of him, and he's like, "Well, let's have a look about then." I not heard of this place because I'm not gonna roll spout lore on it and I've decided I don't know what it is.
Alright.
Azor sort of like says, alright, but she's being pretty cautious. Like, beyond anything else, she doesn't have great experiences with like religions and temples and cults and that sort of thing.
You gotta keep an open mind.
Axe don't know. Religion seems like something weak people draws to. Axe don't know where that came from.
Alright.
I'm just going through a Twitter.
Are you sure Axe
on
wears a
another
helmet and not a fedora?
For a brief second, it was indeed Fedora.
So you head towards the temple.
Yes.
Right. There's no guards. It seems, pretty open to anyone. So you walk in, you just see people kind of going about. They're all kind of garbed in robe.
What type of robe?
It's very very thick robes. They're colored let's say they're colored a dark blue.
What are the people like? Like, are these a bunch of like what sort of demographics are we looking at? Are these all like
they're
adults?
super
Are there some kids?
They're super
Are they-
mixed. There's all kinds of races. There are some kids.
Okay, and a pretty big mix of ages. Like
Yeah.
young people, potentially families.
Yeah.
Maybe someone could discern realities.
I
Someone.
think Axe should have a go.
Yeah, no, let's discern reality. That is wisdom.
Uh-huh.
That is wisdom to use discern
Well-
realities.
Axe doesn't know. Axe can't discern anything.
Oh no, Axe gone blind.
See.
Yeah.
Doesn't have-
Aegis is just gonna walk up to someone and just talk to them. He's just gonna ask. Let's just get the ball rolling on that.
Alright.
Aegis walks over and goes, excuse me. We were just traveling back from up north. Couldn't help but
No,
notice.
Snake.
couldn't-
You should have said hello there.
Why?
He didn't jump down.
Snake, you should have gotten the high ground.
Anyway,
So-
Aegis addresses this
Yeah.
person like a normal human being.
We'll say you approach a woman. Let's say she turns to you and says, "Hello there. You come from up north?"
We've been traveling up and down along the coast lately.
Ah, right. So you're a traveler then?
I suppose that could be said. I suppose that's not wrong.
Well, you're welcome to stay here as long as you like.
We just we were outside and we just couldn't help but notice. But what is this temple?
Ah, yes, we are somewhat secluded. We like to believe that the people who need us will find us. This is the Church of Want.
Okay, now I'm gonna discern. Now, not discern realities. Now I'm gonna try and spout lore. Probably fail because our luck with spout lore is just abysmal. The Church of Want. Sounds good though. Sounds like Aegis will fit in here. I've never heard of the Church of Want before. So what do you people do?
Oh, well, we pray to we are a organization that prays towards the hold on, I gotta fucking get a name. I forgot the name. Oh fuck, oh god, oh shit, oh fuck. This is all in character. She's swearing.
Oh fuck, oh god, oh man,
Oh god, oh fuck, oh me, oh my.
Everyone in the church just starts chittering violently.
There we are.
Oh fuck, oh man.
We pray to Durethus.
Durethus.
Durethus, yes. We believe that she intends for all people to live in comfort and stability, and that each follower deserves, well, all that they want. All that they want in life is owed to them.
What fuck?
Okay,
O'Malley
there's a
create-
giant leap at the end of that statement. Yeah, Aegis was like on board when she said that. His eyes kind of widen a bit, and he kind of pushes that back down and says, "I see. Well, that's noble, I suppose."
Noble if you're O'Malley.
Everyone deserves their lot in life, and everyone deserves to decide their lot in life. We decided to make a paradise for all who approach here, and all who agree with us. That if you pray to Durethus, you will receive what you want, and it will come to you, and it will come to you here.
I see. That's quite a. The word "sweet deal" like hovering on the end of Aegis's tongue, but he just. Yeah, he doesn't finish that sentence. It just kind of trails off because he has no way to. Thing is like that is way too much of a sounds good to be true deal.
In fact, I believe there is want on the horizon already. It is approaching. Oh, I hope it's brought my wish this time.
Aegis like turns to Azor and Axe and says, "I think we should wait outside."
Axe is confused about this, but okay, yeah.
I have a bad feeling about what's about to happen. I don't know why. It's just all of our dealings with religious people lately have been... Well, not all of them have been bad, but...
Axe understands.
Alright, so while you're waiting, Corin turns to you. And it says, am I getting my cut from the job, or?
Aegis reaches into his pocket and produces 10 coin, and just throws that
Oh.
to him.
Oh,
10
gee whiz.
coin.
Yeah, 10 coin.
What was the payout?
700.
And you're giving me 10?
Yes.
Why?
Because of what the interrogator told me.
What did he tell you?
Let's just say I had to fix your life for you.
I didn't know there was 700. They just came to me and just said that, oh, the perpetrators threw Aegis 700 coin and he stopped pursuing them. Was that a bribe? And I didn't know you even got 700 coin from them, so I just
That's what
tried
you.
to...
Then guess what? You stumbled on the correct answer right there. You didn't know that happened.
Yeah. Bad call, I guess. But you're really docking me down to 10 coin for that?
Aegis throws him another 10.
Right.
Azor sort of slaps him on the shoulder. Sheriff, it's more than I got.
What did
What?
you do with your money?
Oh, they took it.
Suppose you paid our way out of there then.
Azor shrugs. So, what's going on with this then?
Well, Aegis explains to Azor what he got from the churchwoman, that, you know, the believe in want and Derethus and all that, and just Aegis kind of just says, I have a feeling that there was some, how do I say it, subtext to what want means to these people, and I don't want to be in the church when it gets delivered. But I do, however, want to see what it is, so...
Yeah,
you
standing
don't
on
want
the
to be
beach.
here.
Like,
But
we're
wait,
standing
you
on the
don't wa-
beach right now, outside.
So
the
wait,
front.
you don't want to be here, but to see it, you have to be here. And you
I don't
wanna
want to
see it.
be in there, Axe. I want to be out here where it's... where there's more than one exit, let's say.
You hear Corin mutter, I want fair pay.
You got fair pay.
you got
Have
more
you
than
Have
me.
you considered unionizing?
You know, 20 coin is like a lot of money in Dungeon World, right? Like, it's
Yeah, but 700 total.
It's a tenth of what Axe got.
Alright, so...
Don't
I'm the
feel
leader.
bad,
I'm
Corin.
the one
How
getting
much
the
did-
complaints.
how
I'm not
much
the
did
total leader
Thistlewick
of
get?
this.
What?
Or, Jesus Christ, Thistlewick. How much did Aegis get, actually?
Aegis 300 and then split it, and we were going to talk more of it afterwards, but then we didn't.
And then we didn't.
And
I
we
see.
didn't.
Very interesting how things played out with that. Aegis gets 280 coin, Axe gets 200, and Corn gets 20. Very interesting.
You got 200. You just didn't do a good job holding on
I
to it.
didn't say anything about me. I'm just talking about the rest of yous.
Axe is just carrying Aegis coins, but
And Aegis has established himself as an elf racist, so I mean...
Aegis used elf racism to his benefit. Whether or not he actually believed what he said, that's neither here nor
It's
there.
up to interpretation.
Oh, great.
All I'm saying is, you know, racism might be bad, but if you can turn racism to your advantage, maybe you should.
Oh, great. Aegis is ironic racist, too.
That's not an ironic racist, that's like a weaponized racist.
Yeah. I bet he's ironic racist, too.
Oh yeah, he
Posted
is.
Posted on, I don't know, what's the equivalent of 4chan?
Posted on the town board.
The town board.
Yeah, he just walks up, pins up a message, it's just a giant sheet of A4 paper, but Keck is written on it.
He says the K word, I fears.
Okay, so the boat approaches the shore, and people start walking out of it, in the same robes, and they are holding various, like, a lot of things. Like, some of them are holding, like, you see some people holding rare, like, some vases, pots, good ceramics. Some are holding baskets of food, fruits that aren't native to Hemlock, some wines.
Yeah, Azora does sort of walk forward to, like, she not hanging back, like, sort of looking in the door too,
Looking in the what?
like in the door as they enter the building, sort of like
All right.
following them,
Oh, so you walk back to the temple?
Yeah,
All right, to view the people bringing.
yeah.
All right, yeah, yeah. They pay you no mind. They're just walking, sort of single file out of the boat, all carrying, like, a basket of something.
May I discern realities on these people?
Mm-hmm.
These
So-
fine youngsters.
Darn. What? Do you guys think I should go with maybe there's what here's not what it appears to be. Who's really in control here might be useful. It's also thinking maybe useful or valuable to me.
I'd say who's in control here.
I don't know. I feel like the information we would get from that would have a greater chance at not being useful than, like, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with what here is not what it appears to be.
Okay. So the people the people bringing in the stuff from the boat. They're not human. In fact, they don't look like any race you've seen. Like, they've got like when you're able to peer under their hoods at their faces, like, they've got these sort of they've got this sort of purplish blue tone to their skin, and they look very, like, wrinkly. They don't have noses.
I see.
And yeah, they are not of a race that you recognize at all.
I'll take that as I can't spout lore on them then.
Yeah. They're just vaguely humanoid figures in robes,
Yeah.
bringing this stuff in.
Looking in the door, what seems to be happening in the temple?
They seem to be bringing this to a sort of a collection. They all seem to be placing it. Each one places their basket or box or whatever they're holding, like, at a sort of a circle in the main hall of the temple, and people are sort of gathered around looking.
Okay.
Yeah, and this just continues until they sort of, they're all going single file. All these figures are going single file out from the boat in a line. They place their thing out. They place their thing down. They turn around, go back to the boat, and it's sort of like kind of in a circle. It almost looks like, and then until the last, until the line peters out, and the last one places their basket, and they all head back into the boat.
As they're getting closer to finishing up, some of the ones going back to the boat, Azor tries to stop one and, like, open up some conversation with them.
It moves out. It places a hand on you to, like, sort of politely, kind of push you out of the way before saying something in a tongue that you don't understand, while sort of, waving its hand apologetically.
I can't spout lore to speak that language, I assume.
No.
Azora has a brief moment. Did my brain damage just get a lot worse? But
Yeah. You let it continue on.
In that case, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, they sort of head back to the boat.
Yeah, the language barrier. That's a pretty
yeah.
good defense. I wasn't prepared for that.
With and there are a bunch of a lot of the people have come out from out of the temple to sort of lay down in prayer as lay down and chant prayer as they get back on the boat and the boat begins to depart.
Oh, okay. Azor lets them finish their prayer before talking to one of them.
Yeah, the prayer finishes as the boat sort of heads out towards the horizon, and they all get up and start going about their business again. Quite a few, actually, most of them heading towards inside the temple. Heading towards the temple. Actually, yeah, all of them would be heading into the temple.
Yeah, at this point, Azor tries to talk to some of them. So, excuse me, who are they exactly?
Let's see. You stop a guy who looks and says, "Oh, hello. You're new here,
Yeah,
I'm assuming."
yeah, have not been here before.
Oh, well, those are agents of Derethus. They come bringing tidings of. They come bringing tidings of what. They come bringing tidings of desire for her faithful followers.
Come from where exactly?
From a distant shore.
Look, I'm from a pretty distant shore, and I've never seen anything like them before.
They come. I'm sorry. I can't really answer that question. I'm
Can't
sorry.
like you don't know, or
I
can't
don't-
like you're
I-
not allowed.
I don't really know myself where they come from. I just know that they bring tidings of desire. You don't understand. I'm just I'm just a rank and file member.
How long has this been going on?
Well, I came here. I came here 3 years ago. As I understand that this church has been operating for this as I understand it, this church has been operating for well over a century.
How often do they come?
They come once every. They come once every fortnight.
Every fortnight, okay.
Wow, they're both
Fortnite.
fast.
I was gonna say, I thought this was gonna be a once a year thing. Like, wait, it is early January. Did we just find Christmas? But
Aegis has kind of like poked his head around the door and he's like looking in and is like, oh, they're not dead, and just kind of walks back.
Meanwhile, Axe is trying to cheer up Koren, but all he really does is just bonking him on the back, and like
let's see.
he's he's trying to do that. Oh, it's okay, pat him on the back, but
Money
he's
has
too
no
strong,
value.
so he just pushes him to the ground. Oh, sorry.
Aegis is going to inspect the goods they brought in.
Gonna what?
Like he's walking around the big pile of offloaded stuff they've brought in.
Yeah, there's a man in a more decorated robe going over it.
Like Aegis isn't
Oh,
touching
yeah.
it, he's keeping his distance, but he's looking at the stuff. Like, stuff doesn't just come from nowhere. There's no such thing as a free meal. So yeah,
I mean,
can I roll discern realities on the pile of stuff?
You can discern realities, yes.
Yeah. By the way, should I still be shaky?
What caused your shakiness?
I honestly do not remember.
Was that the explosion?
No,
did it.
so I think I had it well, which explosion?
The explosion from last session.
No.
No? Why did you mark shaky? Oh no, yeah, you were shaky at the time. So you spent two. Yeah, go ahead and mark it off. Why
Okay.
not?
But yeah, this
Why
is
not?
Yeah, I feel
doesn't
if we
matter.
can't remember, that's like a
Yeah.
good sign that it's
I
been.
remember. Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna discern realities on this thing if I can. Okay. What here is not what it appears to be.
Not what it appears to be. Well, they all do look quite valuable.
I'm looking at this. I'm looking at stuff like the fact it's been transported here, so there's none of it's dinged up. There's no signs of it being taken by force or blood on any of the objects.
You
Anything like that.
they do seem to. Some of them have like some wear on them. Like there are sort of signs, but some of them look to have been cleaned up or washed or repaired.
Oh. Yeah, no. If Azora isn't getting anywhere, not that Aegis knows about the conversation. If Azora's getting nowhere on where did these come from, and this person saying, "Oh, that's not my place to know."
I was gonna go talk to anyone who looked like they were more in charge or more authoritative. Was my next course of action.
But yeah, I on the one hand we just stumbled upon this and Aegis isn't looking to just drill these people
Yeah.
for nothing. But on the other hand, yeah, it's very, very weird that these people just hang out on a beach and then every 2 weeks these lads roll in and they aren't human, you said.
No.
Some perhaps
They are not.
servantile race, which I'm making assumptions, but hey, that's just like, yeah, we give
Yeah,
these
way to
people
make
what they want.
assumptions.
Hey, assumptions of what you have to make in life.
So the man in the more decorated robe starts calling out names, and each time he calls out a name, someone steps forth and he points them to an item that they then take off to their own quarters. So he's discerned whose tidings these all are.
Well, turns
Could
out
you
it
say
wasn't a
he's discerning
euphemism.
some reality?
They do get what they want.
And yeah, each time someone gets it, they look pretty happy, very enthused.
Yay! I got a stone!
So do you just watch this happen until
I guess
until it
it's just
stops?
watching these people just file off
Yeah.
of their stuff. He
so
does ask-
Well, if I can talk to the guy who looked more, if he's willing to talk.
Well, he when you try to talk to him, someone just says he's just wait until he's done, divvying up everything.
Well, he's being Santa.
So yeah, he's calling people forward. So Aegis, you notice that a lot of this stuff, these valuables. Also, some of them are like boxed up as well. Like most of them are kind of out in the open. You can clearly see what they are. Some of them are like closed off, and wrapped up. Obscuring what they actually are inside.
I have thought of something, but no, Aegis is just gonna do it. He's gonna be provocative, even though I don't think.
Oh
it
no,
works.
these poor people.
Aegis just asks the guy who's handing out, and just says, so the people here, they pray for what they pray, and they get what they want, and it's delivered every 2 weeks by the boys outside.
The boys outside.
The boys outside.
He doesn't answer. He just keeps calling out names for people to get their stuff.
Say if I
He's
was.
not going anywhere. Well.
All right, I turn to a regular person then and just ask them. So hang on. So you pray for what you want and they bring it.
Yes.
If I was a follower here and I wanted the pile, would I get it?
Well, you'd have to. If you were a good follower, if you did your daily prayers, your daily routines for the church, you did your duty, you would get your want.
I would, and if I wanted the whole pile of what everyone else wanted.
That would not be acceptable, I don't think.
You don't think?
Well, it's
I was sold on the
No.
idea this would be anything.
This is like you put them in a philosophical like paradox.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Like
going
the
here.
pile would contain the pile. Like
And
you
then
haven't. This
everyone else-
isn't really an ethical gotcha. This is just
Well,
like a
if you
fucking
wanted-
bullshit
Did I
paradox.
claim that I was gonna give them an ethical?
I don't
gotcha?
believe that would work. He kind of like scratches his chin.
It's just the first person I spoke to said I would get anything. And
Well, you
If I asked for
Hopefully-
an unstoppable force and
Well-
an
well, from what I've been told, if the thing you want is impossible to receive, then well, you won't be. You won't be chosen. So,
but this isn't impossible to receive. It's right here.
well, the whole pile. Well,
Yes.
Darethis chooses who gets the tidings, and the Darethis,
So
marks the tidings. So if you wanted a whole pile, I believe Darethis would reject that.
You believe?
I believe.
Okay.
He believes. Oh
Not-
no.
After all, it would impede her devout followers.
I mean, I suppose so. But to not get the pile would impede one follower.
I
Maybe
feel
the-
like you have to ask for like an
Wants
ambiguous.
of the many, I guess.
You have to ask for like an archetype, not a specific thing. You know, like
Yeah, but they said anything.
you could ask for like a copy of a book, not like the specific book that someone else has. You know, like
Okay, so I'll ask for a pile instead of the pile.
exactly. I think that would like, yeah.
So
Alright.
so do you have more? Ah, fuck it.
no?
That
Okay.
was in character. Aegis-
Ages is keep up.
So yeah, they all the pile, the pile is brought down. A bunch of people who get what they want, bring it to their quarters, and the people who didn't get so lucky, who didn't get lucky enough to get one of their tidings in this shipment, they look kind of disappointed, but they cheer up quickly.
Come another day.
And the person in the decorated robe turns to Azora and says, "You wanted to talk?"
Yeah. I forget what my questions were. Oh, right. So, I guess first of all, right. So, kind of new here, just traveling, wandered across here. I'm rather curious though about how all this works. If you don't mind answering some questions.
Oh, well, we gather in prayer for our goddess. We do her. We perform rituals for her. We hope to involve. We perform rituals that hopefully will spread the word of her name,
Now, I'll be back in a sec.
and we pray nightly, and we pray for gifts. And every fortnight, a shipment comes in. A boat approaches, and her servants bring out tidings for her followers. And well, we each pray every night, hoping to be chosen for the next group of tidings.
Right. So how long has this been going on?
Oh, I believe this church was established 150 years ago.
Okay, so do you have any idea where these people come from and where they get the stuff from?
No, it would be rude to ask. We trust that our
Okay.
we trust that our goddess
Valid.
Yeah, we our goddess brings us gifts. We don't ask. We don't question
You know what?
her.
I like these people. They got a good situation. Don't ask questions. Don't ruin it. Just be like, yeah, I respect these people.
Yeah. Our goddess brings us gifts. We don't question her.
Right. Well, Azora looks at Aegis. You seemed pretty curious earlier. Was there anything you?
Snake is BRB.
Oh, wow.
Aegis just stands there with a blank stare.
Yeah. Aegis just is blanked out, like trying to figure out a reason why he wouldn't join this church.
Yeah, like low key, same.
Axe curious. How do you preach on violence? What do you stance on violence? Many religions just denounce it for no reason.
I figured you would be pretty anti-violence, if anything.
I mean,
Azora actually
yeah.
says in character, looking at him.
Oh, well, yeah. But Axe is just curious because Axe still has reasons to kill some people.
We don't have a need for violence. We just stay here and receive our tidings.
Do you live here?
Most of us do.
Oh wow, this is a bigger temple than I realized.
Are you in need of axe?
What?
A lumberjack?
No.
You know what? I would respect Axe if he just fucking retired to this place on the spot.
If we needed one, well, we'd pray for one.
Well, Axe here. Axe is here, and he's.
Wait! You can pray for people? Sorry, what now?
Wait, what?
Okay, no, like actually in character though. Yeah, Azora just like immediately raised his hand. Wait, you can ask for people?
He looks at you and just says, "You can ask for whatever you want.
Including people.
Whatever you want. It's just a matter of whether she'll see fit to give it to you."
Has she given anyone people before?
I wouldn't know. I haven't. We make it a point not to pry into each other's tidings.
But like it's a public event. You can see the gifts.
Well, some of them are private.
They just get bought.
Did anyone get a person-sized box with air holes? I respect the need for privacy. Please don't get me wrong, but
This is the most
I'm people is different.
He says again, it is not my place to pry into what she deigns to give to people. I don't know what is in the private boxes, and I will not go, and I won't try to find out. If she sees fit to give it to her followers, then she sees fit to give it to her followers.
What if someone asked for something vague, like an end to war or something? Would that work, or does it have to be something physical, tangible?
I don't think an end to war is within her power, unfortunately. I know there's a war going on out in the wider country.
What if it's something like being more attractive or to be stronger? Is that something that can be done, or again, does it have to be like an item?
It needs to be something physical that can be received. It's not in her power to imbue others with strength or magic or what have you.
But a person is still on the. But she could. If I asked for a person, would it be like
So I
someone
get back
was
and you're pulling
created.
gotchas on
Yeah.
them now, I see.
If she
No,
falls,
no. You don't understand. Just
What
out
you
of
missed.
nowhere, Azora was like, "Well, satisfied all," and Axe was pretty interested. He was like, "So, do you need a lumberjack?" Then, as Azora's like practically turning to walk away, if we needed a lumberjack, we would just ask for one, and that just opens a whole can of worms.
That does.
And he's saying, like, I get his stance is you could ask for a person, but, like, it's up to the goddess if she gives you something, and he can't say, it's private, you don't ask what people ask for, so he can't say for certain if anyone else has asked for or has received a person. I'm not sure what to do with that. I
I feel like we should go deep cover, and we just pretend to be followers here for a bit.
and ask for a person.
We're just gonna
See
we'll
what
be here
happens.
we'll put a month aside in game to test it, and we'll ask for
bolster.
we'll bolster. We'll each bolster by asking someone who's like just loyal to us.